Off his knee, the big fella. It's a free kick here on the half-forward line to West Croyden, kicking towards the forward lines. Jerry Quinn at the back, but it's marked by the big full forward in number 11 for West Croyden, and within scoring distance for an A-grade player. Goes back for his kick. Kicks the ball through towards us. And it's out of bounds on the full off-line. Take it over, Andy. What was it like in the rooms, the feeling, mate? Was
well,
it good?
as you can imagine, all the lads were really happy. Champagne was flowing, a lot of noise. But when the opposition captain came in to give his speech, there was dead silence. It was really good to see.
Right.
Right, from the throw-in. A3 Amateur League Grand Final. Walkerville versus West Croyden at Kilburn Oval. Snake gets it over the back, number 5 for West Croyden comes through heavily, a pack develops. We can expect scrimmages in this first quarter. There's a lot of pressure. The guys I know in the Walkerville rooms before the game, they were reasonably quiet until they ran out, and they were suffering from nerves. Not much different to yourself and me, I reckon, Pat, at this stage.
Oh yeah, it's very hard commentating. I'd rather be out there on the sidelines swearing abuse, but we're not allowed to say rude words on this program. It's not the Norman Gunston show, but it's the grand final for 79, and Johnny Morrison with a free kick, a real good kick towards Bobby Morgan, who tried with one hand, his other hand was held. The umpire says no, and it's dropping the ball, and a great tackle, and Bobby Morgan will take the free kick in the centre square for Walkerville. Bobby Morgan wearing the unfamiliar hairdo of someone from Biafra, but doesn't stop his football. But anyway, through the centre of the ground, and West Croyden looking to pick the ball up here, but the ball's on the ground. The umpire says, I'll have it. No, he says it's a free kick to West Croyden. They play on quickly, looking for the loose player on our forward flank. And he hasn't picked the ball up. He has now. Johnny Morrison tackling him, and the ball's on the ground, picked up by the captain coach for West Croyden. Kicks the ball forward on his left foot, looking for the big fella, and he's taken another good mark. Number 11, he's going to be a hard one to stop today, Andy, the big fella.
Yes, he is a big bloke. He's a good, strong grab in the air, and he can kick a ball. That was Scuba's Elliott, caught behind him on that occasion, but gee, the pass was a good one from the skipper of West Croyden. I think he's offline. No, it's straight through the middle. Straight through the middle, first blood to West Croyden, 1 goal, Walkerville yet to score.
Okay, we're on. Here we are back at the centre bounce, the umpire bouncing the ball up now. The Snake's in there, Taz Borsey's in there, and the umpire has blown the whistle from the boundary line, and it looks like one of the Walkerville players has infringed the square, and a free kick from the centre will go to the ruckman for West Croyden.
Pat, I've just had a news flash that the Colts, who are also playing in their grand final today, won by 7 points.
Well, that's tremendous. That's 2 out of 2, and we're going to go for 3 here and hope the C-grade boys can do it down at Kingswood.
It'll be a mighty effort if they can, but we wish them the best of luck from the club. Right, back to the game here at Kilburn. Umpire bounces the ball. It's a good bounce again. Snake's tap nullified by his opposition player. The umpire's picked out a lot of frees up to date. They've all been there. I'm not saying they weren't there. It's Alan Sim to take a kick. It's not a bad kick from that little gutsy rover. Push in the back. I think it was Johnny Swan got into the back of one of the West Croyden players and has paid the penalty. Out on the eastern side of the ground, Snake Anderson making possession. Oh, the umpire could have paid that one. He has. Anderson, 15.
Yeah, well, Snake said he's going to show me how he can play, and he usually saves his best for the grand finals. And then he's a short pass looking for Jerry Quinn, but through comes Mark Hawley, a handball across looking for Alan Ellis in the middle of 3 or 4 players. Handballs the ball, but the umpire says no, he's too slow to get rid of it, and another free kick for West Croyden. From the centre of the ground, the West Croyden player kicks to a half forward. Mark Hawley looking over his shoulder, the sun must have been in his eyes. John Elliott looking for the ball, but here's the boundary throw in. Centre wing, grandstand side, West Croyden into attack, but it's rucked well by Snake down to... Well, there's a lot of things happening here, but John Elliott had grabbed the ball. I thought it was a mark. The umpire said nothing, but he's paid over the shoulder, and Johnny Elliott from a half-back flank, hidden in here behind the trees. I can't see him, but we should be able to pick up the action as he kicks the ball towards the centre of the ground. John Swan's there, should take the mark here, and a good mark on his chest. Johnny Swan coming across from his half-forward line, and kicking down now. A real good screw punt from Johnny Swan towards the centre of the ground. Lindsay Miller's there, but he's He's got caught behind his opponent there and tried to mark from behind, and it's a mark to West Croydon on the last line of defence. West Croydon player coming out to the wing side. Bob Morecambe there, punched down. Alan Sim to the ground. The umpire says the little fellow was caught too high, and for his second free kick, Alan Sim from a half-forward flank, and he can get onto these if he gets a boomer in here, Andy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he kicked a goal from that position. He's a great kicker of the ball.
Well, there's no leads coming forward, so indicating that he's going to go for goal.
He's got onto one, spraying across the front of goal, and it's an easy chest mark to West Croydon. They clear out of defence. The umpire says the Walkerville player, who was Aussie, went over the mark. 15-metre penalty.
This brings them back to the half-back flank, and Dave Kelly standing there. Mark Dave Kelly, leading goal kicker this year for Walker, 60 plus, and dangerous on that left foot is Dynamite Dave Kelly. Anyway, the kicking of the ground has found their captain coach, and he's a short pass to the centre of the ground. Standing up plays is the West Croydon player. And they're off, and it's kicked towards it to the Little Rover, and the Little Rover has marked the ball for West Croydon in hot opposition from Johnny Morrison. Johnny Morrison standing the mark. The Little Rover's off, and he kicked it straight into the man on the mark, and there's Johnny Swan out here backing up. Butted up well. Johnny Morrison has burst through the pack. Gets onto a big kick. It didn't screw too well, but it's down to the forward lines. Who's down there? No one. Snake over the back. Snake over the back. The right foot snap, and he's done it, the big fellow. And a tremendous goal. Read that well. Turn kick on his right foot, and he's put it straight through the middle, and a great goal here today for the first for Walkerville, and it's one goal each, with that one by Snake Anderson.
Right, back at the centre, umpire comes in, bounces the ball, a good bounce that time. West Croydon player tries to grab the ball out of the air, can't do so. The Little Rover grabs the ball, gets caught, and it's another bounce. Both umpires today bouncing the ball extremely well, and so they should. It's a dry ground, plenty of grass, and not very many bare patches at all. Bobby Morecambe misses that ball, tackles the guy. Oh, paid a push. That wasn't there. He was on the ground at the time of the tackle, and he'd got rid of the ball, and there was no pushing from then on. Anyway, the ball's out here on the wing side. West Croydon pushing the ball back to his half-back flanker. Alan Ellis tackling him quite well. Morky's in there. Harper Hawley will go straight through. He picked it up well. He's taken around the head and will receive a free kick. Oh, and there's a few fisticuffs, as we were to expect from the West Croydon boys, but Mark Hawley kicks the ball in towards the centre half forward. Who's there lurking? Snake in front. Snake punts from him. Bob Morecambe spins around one. Dake fakes the handball, kicks in towards goal, but it's offline. But
Aussie
right
Lechner has marked a magic one, tight on the point post, and on a hard angle here, Aussie, but we're hoping a big one from Aussie here. Full forward Aussie Lechner.
The player that kicked 11 goals, 5 odd for West Adelaide Reserves last year, lines up. He's put it through!
A magic goal from a tight pocket, and the scores here now, Walkerville 2 goals leading West Croydon 1. Here we go with a bounce down at the centre bounce here, and Lindsay Miller double-handed tapped the Murray legs and kicked in the man, but Murray recovers well. Another kick towards centre half forward. The bounce will be on. Snake's there. Oh, it's bounced bad, but the West Croydon boys thump it out into the open. Morky leading for the ball. Traps the ball well. He's pressured though. There's 3 West Croydon players and no support for Morecambe, and West Croydon come away with it. With a kick towards the centre, but Murray Lagston come into the side. There's a back pocket play, but now playing superb football in the centre, has had another kick. It would be his 4th or 5th kick for the quarter already. Kicks it. A beautiful kick down the centre forward. Snakes in front. Has been pushed away from him. West Croydon picked the ball up. It's picked up by Dynamite Dave Kelly. Dave's trying to break out the tackle, but Dave couldn't get away from that one, and it's holding the ball decision, and when he gets away from him, they're usually goals, but that time he was pinged.
Yeah, there's no getting away that one. He's gone that time. West Croydon with the relieving kick. Scuba's Elliott up high at the front of the pack, couldn't bring it down. Pack develops. Scrambly play at the moment. Alan Ellis in there fighting hard for the ball, can't quite get his hands on it. Mark Hawley breaks quickly out from the centre, puts in a gigantic screw punt straight in the square. Snake Anderson in front. Aussie appealed from behind, it wasn't paid. Snake Anderson again taps the ball out cleverly to Kelly on that dangerous left foot, and it's a goal!
And there it is, we've talked about it at the beginning, that Dynamite Dave Kelly on that left foot. All the good work done in there by Snake Anderson and Aussie Lechner, both claiming the mark, but the crumbs are there. Kelly's hurt himself in that one, but knowing Kells, he'll come back, and that's a great goal, Andy.
Well, you couldn't wish for 3 better goals to start off a grand final. They're the sort of goals that do win grand finals. back at the centre bounce now. Umpire, I don't know his name offhand. We'll find out a little later. Bounces the ball, goes high. Lindsay Miller with another tap down. Maury Lagston's right in the thick of things again. The umpire comes in and will bounce again.
Yes, it's 3 goals to 1 goal. A 2-goal break here, and unlike the first game, straight kicking.
That's right, Pat. The difference what it does when you kick straight. Lindsay Miller up very high, gets the ball down. John Swan gets half a handball out. Maury Lagston's again, marks. Maury will go straight down the centre. The players have been instructed to go straight down the centre of this ground. Snake Anderson waiting on the big leap from behind, can't quite get there, dangerous. Dave Kelly, he could have been gone. No, the umpires let it go on. Alan Sims about to tackle that West Croyden player, couldn't get there. Well, there's been something going on behind the play. Yes, I think the West Croyden player was just pushed as he fraction of a second after he got rid of it, and there's been a free paid down the field. It's number 17 for West Croyden, a very good player. Puts it straight over in the true centre half forward position, and an easy mark to number 6. He handballs on, and that player gets caught. Good play, Bob Simmons. Brenton St Clair in there. The Saint hasn't done a lot to date, hasn't had a run on the ball yet.
No, the Penguin backed out of the pack there, and it's Stacks on the mill. The umpire decides to have a bounce down centre half forward position. West Croyden into attack, trailing by 2 goals. There's the bounce down, the umpire up there. Lindsay Miller in there, the tap towards nobody in particular to the ground. Maury Lagston's again. Kicks the ball onto his left foot. Mark Hawley on his own here, but can he pick it up in time? He doesn't. But the umpire says, no, I'll have it. And a bounce down centre half forward, West Croyden into attack.
The amount of work these small men are doing in the teams evident already. There's a free there as I'm speaking. Oh, paid for coming over the shoulder.
Well, I thought it was the other way around, but I think it could have been paid for shepherding in ruck because Lindsay just stood his ground and the other player couldn't get a free run at the ball.
Anyway, that's beside the point. It's West Croyden to have a set shot for goal. He'd be some 50 metres out to take a prodigious kick from here. Oh, he's got onto it. It won't quite make the distance. It might go over the back of the pack. It has, but it's been touched through for 1 point.
There's the kick out from Errol Smith. A good kick. It's getting a lot of distance, but no one there for Walkerville. But Stacks on the mill. 3 Walkies players converge on the ball now, but free kick's been picked out of that. I don't know what it was for. For kicking in danger or something, I don't know from here. But anyway, West Croyden with the ball on the centre wing, outer side, kicking towards half forward flank. Errol Smith in front, and Johnny Morrison up with those outstretched hands again to show the umpire, and he's held another one. And Johnny Morrison's playing a grand game there already in this early part of the first quarter on the half-back flank.
Yes, he's been very strong in defence. Has played some mixed games this season, but been consistent in the main.
That was a booming kick from Johnny Morrison from half-back flank. It hit the centre, but the ball was on the ground there. Oh, and intercepted by the captain coach for him. He's run too far, but the umpire says no, play on. And over the back, Jerry Quinn nearly takes a big screamer. Wilcox tries the ball on the ground. It's down to Little Rover in 16, but I think it's going to be them both out of play. And it'll be a throw in on the corner point post. Grandstand side for West Croyden in attack.
Desperate defence there from Jerry Quinn, and he was unlucky not to be paid that mark. He held it, I thought, long enough, but the throw in takes place. Maury Lagston's loping after the ball. Alan Ellis coming in fast. It's out of bounds.
And it's been a free kick given to West Croyden for too high, but Brenton St Clair read the play well then, saw the short pass on an intercept, and he's on a half-back flank. Kicking towards the wing, looking for Mark Harpo Hawley, and Harpo Hawley in front. The umpire says no, play on through the hands. It's picked up by West Croyden, heading towards centre half forward. John Morrison there again. Can he do it again? No, he hasn't. It's been punched away for him, but it's heading towards the outer wing. And a big race of the ball. Crazy's got it, and he's kicked the ball up towards half forward line. Terry Fry tries to take a mark from behind, but it's a well-judged mark by the West Croyden half forward flanker. And the West Croyden kicking towards the centre half forward position, looking, but no one there. And it's Maury Lagston's with a booming kick towards the wing, looking for Johnny Swan in front, but the ball's been fisted away from him. Picked up by Superfry in a lot of trouble, gets onto his left foot, kicks towards the centre half forward, but West Croyden come out of defence, plays on, booming down towards the ground, kicks it back towards their centre forwards. Lindsay Miller in front, should mark the ball, would have been paid the free kick for charging, but he's got a safe mark there, a good pair of hands, Lindsay, and he's taken a mark at centre half back. Looks for Bob Morecambe. Bob Morecambe punches over the back. The Snake Can the Snake get there first? The Snake's trying really hard. Mark Hawley gets in well with the body. Shepherd's well. He's still going well. But he's been hit from 3 sides, Mark Hawley. He's still up. And West Croyden come away with it. And kicking towards it, but it's the Rover in Brenton St Clair kicking across the ground looking for John Swan, and Swanee in there this time, and he's marked the ball this time. The umpire says he has marked the ball, and he's between wing and centre on the outer side. A wobbly old screw punt looking for the Snake, and the Snake, two grabs that, but it's not paid. Alan Sims got the ball, and he's tried to burrow out of a tackle and is caught holding the ball. Take it away, Andy.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 he'd get through a pack like that, but couldn't quite get his footing and was pinged. West Croyden out of defence. Short kick, but it's found number 7. He plays on straight away. Kicks into Scoobers. Oh, now he's left it behind. Series of errors by West Croyden there. And it's a free. A free to Alan Sim. Grabbed it too high as he ran through there. Now he's lining up once again.
He's a long way
out.
out.
Go for the long shots. But as we said before, he can kick these. He's got plenty of distance, but not accuracy. And it's floated through for 1 behind to Walkerville. That brings them on to 3 goals 1. West Croyden 1 goal 1.
Bryson.
And the
Well
kick
done,
from
mate.
full-back coming out to the western side of the oval. Up high was Mark Hawley. Couldn't quite get the ball, and the mark's been awarded to number 18 for West Croyden. He goes towards the centre half back position for West Croyden. They're going through their captain coach time and time again today. Bob Simmons comes through. Could have been too slow. No, he's got the pace to get out of it. Or could have been holding the ball. Yes, he's been pinged holding the ball. Tried to do a little bit too much, but admittedly he didn't have anybody else in front of him that was calling for the ball. West Croyden further into attack. A blatant push in the back there to Errol Smith. He gets a good handball out to John Morrison. Watch this kick boom. Wasn't one of his good ones, but still got plenty of distance. Dave Kelly, he's got a paddock in front of him. The West Croyden player, they're going to get there at the same time. Kelly rides the bump. Swayer's got it. He's got to get rid of it shortly. Handball over the top from Scoobers was on. It's still on. Oh, it was blocked by West Croyden there. Unlucky for Walkerville. It was an opportunity for a goal. A kick from West Croyden. Number 5 for West Croyden down behind the play. He got hit in that last encounter. Nothing vicious, just one of those things that happen. And the resulting free kick to go to Mark Hawley. Puts it in high. Aussie's there, goes to fly, but it's the West Croyden player with a great mark over the top to bring the ball to ground.
Actually, Aussie didn't fly then at all. He stood his ground and he should have got up there, but we hope to see a bit more from him. He's kicked 1 goal already this quarter, and that was rough and tough play by...
good mark, Jerry. Good mark, Jerry Quinn. Not paid, but it's Walkerville are out of trouble through the agency of Alan Ellis. Gets a wobbly kick in and finds Aussie Lechner. Well, and he'll line up. He'll definitely line up. He won't go for the pass.
He's at centre half forward, about 45 metres out, and he can kick a ball a long way. And he's kicked this one a long way, and it looks really straight.
It looks good off the boot. It looks real good off the boot. The umpire puts up 2 hands.
It's straight through the middle, and it's Aussie's 2nd goal for Walkerville's 4th. They lead by 3 goals here today.
Walkerville's already showing an ascendancy in this game so far. They've been more direct. What an unreal punch from Dennis Tasborski then. It covered 25 metres, half the distance of the square. Ball goes out to that outer side on the wing position. John Morrison down from his half-back flank, and that's what we were talking about. What a boomer. Down the Snake Anderson. He's marked it.
Yes, Snake at centre half forward, and I think that Snake usually has more handballs than kicks, but I think that he's been practising his kicking and his legs in good form. He's already kicked 1. A tremendous goal for Snake, a snapshot. Now he's about 45 metres out, straight in front, and the distance wouldn't be any worries. And he just loops into it, but he's pulled it across line, and the umpire says 1 point only. But that was an enormous tap from Tasborski.
Well, that was an enormous tap. It covered half the square. In good form today so far, Dennis Tasborski, and a good mark
that
out
was
there.
A great mark by Johnny Swan. He's got an unreal pair of hands for his size, and he can kick goals from here, no worries, and he's going to go back and have a go at this one. That was a kick out from a point, and Johnny Swan coming in close to the man on the mark. Gets the ball in the air, but it's offline, and I think it's out of bounds on the full. It was one of his bad kicks, and not many of them happen from Johnny Swan.
It is good to see the players, though, at least going for goals when they're within scoring distance. A lot of times this year, they've gone short and the passes haven't come off. And, the practice games are over. It's the grand final today. Yeah,
and the man that we said plays good games in final series, and that's the Snake Anderson again, who's taken another good mark from that kick, free kicking from West Croyden. Anyway, Snake onto the boot. It's high in the air. It's going to land in the square. Aussie's got in front this time. Over the back, Dave Kelly tries to take a big mark, but it's grabbed off hands by West Croyden, and it stacks on the mills, and Oh, Ozzy snaps one over his head, but it's too late, and it's a bounce down right on the edge of the square for Walkerville.
Would a bit pointless then. The umpire had blown the whistle, all the players had stopped.
Centre forward. Centre square, yeah.
Umpire comes in, bounces the ball. Oh, good tap there, good snap. Has it gone through? He's got it. Yes. The umpire's got his 2 hands up.
Yes, and
it could have been touched.
No,
could have been touched.
It's a goal. It's a goal to Alan Sim, and he was down heavily after he kicked that ball, and he's up clapping the opposition, and a great goal there to Alan Sim. Another grand final goal, Andy.
Yeah, that was a great one again. You know, Walkerville's got 5 goals on the board. 4 of them have been absolutely tremendous grand final pressure goals, and a little bump behind the lug hole to Alan Sim would mean nothing. He's such a gutsy little courageous rover that he could get 20 of those in a game and it wouldn't worry him. He just burrows in time and time again.
And the bounce again, Snake with the tap, pushes it out towards Brent St Clair onto the left foot, hooks it over his shoulder, but there's no one there. Johnny Swan will leap from behind, but it's on the ground, the ball's on the ground. West Croyden come out with it. It's kicked towards centre forward, but Alan Ellis will take a fine mark down half-back flank. Handball's a beautiful handball to John Elliott. John Elliott kicking towards centre half forward, but there's no one there. Dave Kelly will fly from in front, pushes the ball down. West Croyden easily get it out of the fence here, and there should have been a bit more pressure applied there from Walkerville, but he's kicked that out towards John Morrison, who's playing a booming game here today in the first quarter.
Terry Fry through with the ball, couldn't quite gain control. Bob Morecambe, captain coach of Walkerville, comes through. Oh, it's a gigantic kick. He didn't even try. He just slipped that off of his boot. That's straight through for a goal.
That's a captain's goal in a grand final if I've ever seen one, Andy. And Bobby Morecambe's done a few of them this year. He beat 4 or 5 players there, steady, and put a screwy in from about 50 metres out, right on the flank. And it was an enormous goal for Walkerville to lead 6-2 to 1-1 here today.
There the goal. Centre bounce. Gee, that goal of Bobby Morecambe's was a beauty. Snake Anderson once again gets the tap. Now follows it up. Gets a good handball out to Terry Fry. He ducks, weaves. The ball smothered off the boot. Dennis Tasborski, he's held. Can't get rid of it. The umpire says it was held to him and it'll be another bounce.
There was another good tap to Snake Anderson down Brenton St Clair's throat, and he got the handball out, but it was smothered. And the bounce down again. The Snake Anderson in front over the top. Tasborski. Down to no one in particular, but West Croyden coming out of it. There goes the captain coach. He runs around a lot of places. He's heading towards the wrong way, and he's kicked it the wrong way. Oh, but he's found his player at centre half back, and that was a bit risky, but he's found him there, and West Croyden come out of defence from a kick towards the centre of the ground. So the Snake's there on his own, and the Snake in front looking for the mark, but it's been pushed away. It's on the ground. West Croyden tried to come out of it, but the umpire says, no, I'll have it, and it's another bounce up on the wing side centre of the ground.
Good to see the umpire in control here. He's awarding plenty of free kicks, breaking up these packs and coming in very quickly in a game that could easily get out of control at any stage. The free's been awarded to West Croyden there.
He's paid that one for holding the ball, but he wasn't really retarded. He got the handball away in time, but the umpire is right on these ones, and he's paying it. Anyway, and he's making the play go around from the centre of the ground. The little rover for West Croyden kicked the ball up towards the centre half forward position. In front, Tasborski, he didn't, he got a hand to it, but he couldn't hold it, and it's on the ground. Comes out down on this, a good handball out into the open, and there's Brenton St Clair and Mark Hawley with some good good shepherding there, and he kicks the ball down, but he didn't lift his head, and he's kicked the ball down, and there's been 2 West Croydens there, and one of them has taken the mark. And it's Wilcox. Wilcox kicks the ball towards the centre of the ground, and it's picked up on the first volley. It's a very good pick-up. A handball across towards the captain coach again, under his left foot, kick towards centre half forward. 2 Walkervilles, 1 West Croyden, and it's on the ground. Bobby Simmons runs the ball through really well at Penguin, and he booms one down the centre of the ground, straight down the centre of the ground. The bounce should beat the players here. Dave Kelly waiting for it, pushes it over, looking for Johnny Swan. Johnny Swan didn't favour the bounce, and West Croyden out of attack, out of defence again. Alan Ellis has punched the ball forward, and West Croyden are coming through, and there's a legging there, and West Croyden will receive the free kick on the centre wing here.
Maury Larson's to stand the mark, or will it be John Swan? Looks like it'll be John Swan that will stand the mark. The player can't take his kick, so it's been
he got winded there.
Number 1. He's been in everything at this moment. He couldn't keep 4 quarters of that type of football up. Not under these conditions. Big pack of players. Jerry Quinn up high. Johnny Morrison hustling number 4. Oh, saving smother there from Errol. Number 19 through. He's lined up. He's got it.
And that's a fine goal to West Croyden, besting through attack. was good smother tactics by the fullback Errol Smith, but he had no support once the ball hit the ground, and West Croydon burst through for a goal.
Right, back to the centre bounce. That player that went down moments ago is still in the hands of the trainers, and he looks a very sick boy. Umpire moves in. They're taking that player off by the look of things. The reserve's warming up on the bench. No, he's staying on. Umpire comes in, bounces. Lindsay Miller again gets the tap out. Mark Hawley with the box seat. Oh, cleverly gets the ball. Gets a whack around the head for his troubles and will get the free kick.
That was well played by Murray Legsons there. Murray Legsons made way for him there and shepherded quite well for Mark Hawley to run through.
Mark Hawley to take the kick. Got plenty of distance. Who's down there? There's a pack of three, West Croydon. Alan Sim gets up high and punches it forward. The West Croydon player gets rid of it by a handball. Not a good one. This Snake Anderson on his left foot. It looks good.
It looks terrific.
The umpire puts up two fingers. It's another goal to
the Snake was in two minds there. He whether to handball across to Morky, who was flanking him, but the Snake said, that's my left foot and I'm going to have another one.
Okay. Ruckman move in. Lindsay Miller still on the ball. Scuba's Elliott comes over high over the top, gets the tap. Terry Fry comes through the pack. Scuba's Elliott with a clever handball under a West Croydon player. Alan Sim kicks the ball, sprays off to the left-hand side. Aussie's after the ball. He's right by the boundary line. He sockers it. Oh, no, I don't believe that. He socketed it off the ground right next to the boundary line. No, wait a minute. The boundary umpire's running up and claiming that it was out of bounds, and they're not allowing it.
Well, that was remarkable there, Andy, because Aussie kicked it off the ground and he put it straight down, Snake straight about waist high in the square, and it would have been a good one to be 8 goals, 2 to 2 goals, 1, but it's 7-2 to 2-1, and a real good first quarter to Walkerville here with a 5-goal 1 advantage. Well, there's a siren, and it's a bounce down for the start of the second quarter with Walkerville leading 7-2 to 2-1. Heading into a 2 or 3 goal breeze. Bob Morecambe had got the ball from a tap from Lindsay Miller, and it went straight down to centre half forward. Dave Kelly looking for the free kick, but it's crazy. Throws the ball out. The umpire didn't see it. Another handball. Terry Fry, great stuff. Another handball from West Croydon, looking for the captain coach in one, but he's kicked the ball down looking for his half forward line, but the ball will beat them both out of bounds, and for a throw in on the half forward line, West Croydon. Here's the throw in from a half-forward flank there for West Croydon into attack. The ball was up, Lindsay Miller in the ruck, but he couldn't get to the ball, out of position. Taz Borski kicks the ball out looking for Murray Lakeson, who's on his own again. He's playing well at centre. Murray turns around, has a little bounce, runs towards, kicks towards the half-forward line. Dave Kelly in front, and Dave Kelly trying to mark the ball, but he runs around players. Dave Kelly very clever, under that tooth boot, hooks it around, kicks toward the beat. Morky into the open space, the ball stopping the boundary line. Morecambe's there, picks up well, dodges the player. Back, and it'll be a free kick right on the last line of defence. Very good play by Morky there, and also Murray Lagans to get the ball up to him in the open spaces.
And what about that? Right, ball's relayed back to West Croydon for their free kick. It's a good looking kick, covers about 50 metres. Scubas couldn't take the mark. West Croydon come further down into attack, but are held up by in the agency of Alan Ellis. Looks across to the centre, gets a short pass over to Swire. A player that always does something with the ball, runs in that familiar crab run, gets onto his left foot, puts it in the position. Terry Fry from behind, punches the ball down, follows it up. He's gone, that West Croydon player. Oh, no, I don't agree with the umpire there. No way. No, that player had plenty of time to get rid of the ball. He was caught, and the umpire's awarded over the shoulder. Not to worry. Captain coach of West Croydon kicks it up forward, and this time it goes Walkerville's way. Brenton St Clair with a handball, not a real good one. Player right along the boundary was Alan Ellis. Scubas comes through. That number 2 for West Croydon, having trouble picking it up. Number 4 gets the handball out. The captain coach again. He's had a heap of kicks. The ball was touched. It's play on. John Morrison chasing the ball right along the boundary line. Boundary umpire comes in, throws it in. It's a good throw. Lindsay Miller's still there. Gets a good tap out, but it goes to West Croydon. Left foot over towards the centre. Player there can't take the mark. Good spoil from Bob Simmons. West Croydon get it further out, nearly into the centre half forward position. Player there, number 18, going back, steadying play down. puts in a wobbly kick. Right in the box seat there, playing in front, Jerry Quinn, playing a lot more confidently today than the last encounter between these two sides. Had a touch of the fumbles, but he's making amends today. Puts a neat little pass out to Bob Simmons. Caught from behind, and the ball goes out of bounds. Ball comes back into play. Oh, Alan Ellis down there, gets a handball over his head, a brilliant handball, went straight to Mark Hawley. Screws the ball around, right around the boundary line. Gee, it must be close, clever play. John Swan keeps it in play by tapping it over his head. It's Maury Lagston, does a pirouette, turns around, gets the right foot kick in. Alan Sim with a run at the ball. They're running in 2s and 3s, Walkerville's. John Swan straight across the centre half forward position. And it's a mark there to Aussie. Aussie, he's in made front position. Put those long arms up. He's about 6'2". Put the arms up, pulled in a strong mark.
He's going in now for his 3rd goal. And can he make the distance with this one? It's up in the air, but it's not going to make the distance. The Snake's there. Over the back. Oh, but the Snake has taken a tremendous mark in front. Dave Kelly flew from behind, but Snake too good in the air there today, and he's taken a mark, and on an acute angle of about 50 degrees, but well within his distance, and the breeze favouring him is blowing across his left shoulder. But he's a natural left footer, and we'll see what the accuracy will be from the big Snake.
Comes in, the ball wobbles.
Well,
I think it's a goal. It's a goal.
The umpire liked that one, and that's the 3rd goal on the board to Snake, and he's creating havoc there in the forward lines when he gets the ball, and also when he's on the ball in the centre, he's getting his hand on the ball, and he's playing a tremendous final as he did last year against Albert Druids.
Right, bounce. Lindsay Miller gets the tap once again. Saint can't find where he's supposed to be. Brought out by Alan Ellis, left foot kick, gets distance in it. Terry Fry running through. Oh, a chance there for Dave Kelly. It's a one-handed handball from that West Croyden player, and the umpire's seen it right in front of the umpire that time. Dave Kelly to take the free kick. Always looks up and always looks for a player in front of him. And it's a good kick right up high for Snake to get a run at it that goes over their heads. Aussie from behind picks the ball up, can't get rid of it. West Croyden barges their way through. Clear. Lindsay Miller stands his ground and once again gets the mark. That's courage, to stand your ground with a man running you down from behind. Goes for a short pass. West Croyden, probably should have been paid, it wasn't. Alan Sim with the ball, weaves, dodges, burrows, scoobas. Oh, gee, that was holding the ball there to that West Croyden player. Bob Morecambe comes through, he's put it through for a point.
Oh, that was horribly close. I thought it was a goal.
Oh,
anyway, the kick out of bounds, and it looks like it could beat the players out of bounds here. No, it's not.
Couldn't see the action that time because of the tree that's blocking our view. Anyway, it's brought along the boundary. Captain coach over to the kicker, number 8, and if that guy doesn't get lined up, I'll be surprised today. Ball goes down to the true centre half forward position for West Croyden. Players overrunning the ball. Taz in there, gets it out, tries to get it out, can't do so, and a pack develops, and the umpire will come into bounce. Played
really well in Taz. He tried to get the ball out, missed it the first time, but kept his eye on the ball and didn't let anybody else get it but himself. But anyway, it's a bounce down the centre half forward position for West Croyden into attack. And they've only been in attack a couple of times, but Walkerville playing and tries to get the tap. Alan Ellis playing a good game half-back flank, gets the ball out. He's on over the ball now, he's trying, and he's played for the free kick, and he's got it onto that left foot. His plays on. Terry Fry on his own on the wing should take this free kick and set it up play, but he's a natural left foot and he plays on, looking for a pass, but it's too high. It was too high over Brenton St. Clair's head, and it's a mark to West Croyden on the wing here. West Croyden heading towards the centre. There's 2 Walkerville to 1 West Croyden, but it's punched by Maury Lagston, but no support for him on the ground. Oh, and it's a good tackle there by Alan Sim, but there's Alan Ellis again, playing a superb game on the half-back line. Kicks the ball across, looking for Terry Fry. Terry Fry flies, touches the ball. Scoobers pushes it out. Scoobers still trying. The Swayer's in there shepherding. Scoobers pushes it off the ground. Terry Fry's in there, puts his body over the ball, and Terry Fry shall win the free kick for great body work there, and Terry Fry playing great football here, using the body well. He's only a slight fella, but he's got plenty of guts. And anyway, he's got the true wing position here. Terry Fry onto his left foot. Kicks it towards the half-forward flank. Dave Kelly can't get a run at the ball, and the ball's over his head. And West Croyden, ruckman in defence, has taken the mark on a half-back flank.
A little bit of frustration coming in that West Croyden side now. They're starting to play the man and not the ball. And being 5-6 goals down, it's not going to help them one little bit. They've still got to keep running the ball.
20.
Another free kick to Walkerville. John Swan
Yeah, Johnny Swan made front position then, put his hand up for the mark. The player in front of him, and Johnny Swan's taken the mark. Looking for the snake with the ball held up in the breeze, and it was about 4 yards too short for the snake and marked in defence by Wes Croyden. He's played on, he's looking from the other side and half-back flank. The player's marked the ball, decides to come back towards the centre of the ground. Kicking towards centre half forward position. And in front is Bobby Simmons, who takes a fine mark. And Bobby Simmons getting his own back on Wes Croyden here today. Really showing his strength and his tenacity, and he's played on, he's hit the ball across there, looking for Alan Ellis playing well. Alan Ellis kicks the ball down the half-forward line, looking for Bobby Morecambe. Aussie Lecter flies, but too early, and Aussie has given away the free kick because he went a bit too early there into the back of the West Croyden player, who will take a relieving free kick on a half-back flank. Goes towards the centre of the ground, looking for his captain coach. Terry Fry in front, got a bit of a nudge, but held his ground well, but it's picked up by the centreman Murray Lakes and kicks it to half-forward, looking for Johnny Swan. Bobby Morecambe in front, has a tab of the ball, but they can't. Dave Kelly playing well here. Tries to bring the ball out, and he's got one around the face, and Dave Kelly has picked up a free kick. Bursting through the pack there, Andy's been paid the free kick for his guts.
Yeah, well, if he hadn't got the kick, he would have had a go at somebody, because he didn't like the treatment he received then. It's fair enough, he was going for the ball the whole time. He did get hit high. He got the free kick. Oh, snake up high.
He got a bit of a shove there too, but the umpire said no, he's let it play on. Anyway, it's down towards the wing, and West Croyden in lead for the ball with Alan Ellis on his tail. A handball across over, looking for his small rover. The handball back. They're handballing around in circles here, West Croyden. They're kicking across the centre of the ground. There's 2-on-1 here. And Stacks on the mill. Johnny Morrison's being held onto there, but the umpire didn't see it. Quinny burst through the pack, took a high one. The umpire says let it go, and he's played on. The West Croyden relieved through their little rover, kicking on. He's found someone on his own, and he's at centre half forward. Within distance, he's going back. No, he's going to kick a long one, but it's not a very good kick, but he's looking for his full forward. But see what happens here, and it's Johnny Morrison relieving. Johnny Morrison steadies. Oh, he's handballed it back to a man who was running the wrong way, and West Croyden hook over their shoulder, and they've got a goal out of it, and that was bad play there. Johnny Morrison should have kicked the ball, but he handballed it into the wrong position and resulted goal to West Croyden, which they capitalised on that error. That was one of the few mistakes that Johnny Morrison had made, and he looked for the player running past, but the player was out of position anyway, and it's the third goal on the board to West Croyden. But in the bounce up, he's paid, must be paid Shepparton, because the guy went all over the top of the snake, but he's paid the free kick to West Croyden, and it's a good screw punt towards centre half forward. West Croyden all there, but the ever reliable Errol Smith has taken a mark on the last line of the fence and should relieve for Walkerville. Heads out to the outer flank, wing side. Tasborski in front. Tasborski takes a fine mark. The umpire has called play on, and West Croyden have retrieved the ball, and the ball comes out. Jerry Quinn handballs to the snake. The snake, a long handball across, very good play, lifted the head, found Alan Ellis, who's playing a superb game. Alan's kick looks like it could go out of bounds on the full, and it has done that on a half forward flank. No, it's not. It's a mark to Bobby Simmons. Must have marked that right on the line. But the defence is playing quite well. One or two mistakes, but they're playing very tight football. The kick from Bobby Simmons has beaten everybody looking for Tassie, but it's picked up by West Croyden, kicked towards centre half forward position. The snake from behind. It's on the ground. Who's sharking there? The little West Croyden bloke comes out with it. Handball across, but it's too far. And it's a handball back, which is a very good play. Another handball. The player is there, steadies, kicks it straight into the man. He has another kick, but he's retrieved the ball well, and a good goal to West Croyden. Smothered pretty well there by Johnny Morrison, but the retrieving of the West Croyden was good enough for them to score their fourth goal. And the score is Walkerville 8 goals 3, West Croyden 4 goals 1.
Well, this quarter so far is what you could say is West Croyden's quarter. Walkerville's only kicked one goal, and they're not going very well at all. Ball out on that far eastern side. Boundary umpire says, "I'll have it," and gets ready to throw it in. Yeah, a lot of the bite's gone out of the Walkerville side for some reason. They started off very, very well. Got 7 goals on the board in the first quarter. Played to, the big guys. Kept the ball moving all the time, but in this quarter they just can't seem to get their run-on game going. It's interesting to note that I think Bobby Morecambe's only had 1 touch in this quarter so far. He's now up with the play. This is one guy that when the team starts to go a little bit slow, they need somebody to drive them, to motivate them. He's the guy to do it. That high ball that came out of the pack there was out on the full. The resulting free kick to West Croyden on the far outside of the ground. It's a wobbly kick, goes towards the centre of the ground. Tasborski can't get it in front. Quick handball out there from the West Croyden player. Number 10 gets it onto his boot. Oh, bad mistake there from Jerry Quinn. Number 15 into the open goal, and it's a goal.
West Croyden getting a bit of a run on there, and another fine goal, but we've got to see Walkerville come back here in this last few minutes of this quarter. Bobby Morecambe's on the ball, gets the ball out onto his left boot, kicks across looking for Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly in front and marks. A handball across to John Morrison coming out from most flank play. Well, we must get the boot on the ball. He does. That guy was a little bit worried, tentative the way he got rid of it. But West Croyden have come out of defence from centre back, centre half forward, and they've found their player. Handball onto the running captain coach. Can he put it through? He's done it, and it's a bit offline. It was great play from West Croyden there, but offline for a point.
Right from the kick in. Marked out here wide by Saint. Gets it onto his left foot, brings it right along the boundary line. No Walkerville players in position. West Croyden force it forward again. Jerry Quinn's lost sight of the ball, overruns it. Good defence there from Taz, trying to paddle the ball out into the open. Number 1 for West Croyden, lining up the big white ones again. And there's been an infringement somewhere. Looks like it's going Walkerville's way. West Croyden player, in his efforts to get to that ball when it fell short, pushed the Walkerville player out of the way. That wind seems to have sprung up just a fraction, and I don't know whether it's the wind, but Walkerville's have definitely stopped running. They're not playing as a unit, they're playing as individuals at the moment. Saint loses sight of that ball. West Croyden player paddles it across the line. From the throw-in, still Lindsay Miller in ruck, brings it down. Saint's in there, getting close to the boundary line, and it's over again for another throw-in. In from the boundary again. Lindsay Miller's there, Scuba's from behind, taps it down. Saint in the front, gets legged, gets the free kick. Number 8, the kicker, wants to go on with it, and the umpire's awarded a 15-metre penalty. Bringing him further up the field.
Yes,
ball being relayed back to Saint.
That number 8 for West Croyden gave away, in the semi-final, gave away quite a few free kicks when he came on the ground. Anyway, the short pass from Brenton St Clair has found Murray Legs, and it's centre half back. And Murray looking around now for leads upfield. Everything's covered. It's a tight game. Breeds is making a bit of difference on this game when the ball's in the air. He's out there looking for Dave Kelly, who'll fly from behind, and Dave Kelly trying to get the ball, but the ball's beating him out of sight on the wing.
Ball comes in from the boundary. Lindsay Miller, but over the top, Scuba's again. Number 10 takes it away for West Croyden, goes to the centre half forward. That was too easy there. No pressure from Walkerville's whatsoever. They've stopped chasing, they've stopped running. I don't really know what the problem is. Seems to have stemmed from losing, or Maury Lagston's no longer playing in the centre. He won kicks hands down in that first quarter, but just can't seem to do the same in this quarter. Whether he's been moved from that position, he's down on the centre half forward line at the moment. I don't know whether he has been moved down there, but as far as I know, the reserves aren't on. We've got 18 fit players out there, and I really can't see the coach's ideas.
I think he's playing a loose man in defence there with this breeze, making the difference it has, and that's what Murray's doing, I think. Anyway, there's been a mark paid to Dennis Tasborski, and he'll relieve from a half-back flank grandstand side. Kicks towards John Scuba's Elliott, who makes front position but can't pick the ball up. Over the ball was Terry Fry, and the umpire says Stacks in the middle, I'll have it, and it's in between the centre wing and half-forward flank for West Croyden. West Croyden are playing a different game this week from other weeks we've played them. They used to go the knuckle, the hard stuff, but they're trying to concentrate on trying to beat us at footy this week, and they're not playing too bad actually, and Walkerville will have to really lift their game if they're to win this one. And there's another fine goal from the young rover from West Croyden. Well, here we go at the centre bounce, and West Croyden have kicked 6 goals this quarter to Walkerville's 1, and the score is 8-3 to 7-3. Walkerville still commanding that 1-goal lead only, and the ball has been patched down, and it's Lindsay Miller to come out of the square with a kick towards centre half forward. Ozzie Lecter leading in race with the ball, and he gets 2 hands to the ball, 3 hands to the ball. We can't pick it up. The ball's on the ground, and that looked like a bit of a throw, but it's over and Ozzie Lecter into the open. Can he pick the ball up? And it's a bad bounce for him, and there should be a bit more fight in that forward line, but Bobby Morecambe tried to take a mark. The sun must have been in his eyes, but the ball on the ground there, and it's picked up by John Elliott. But now West Croyden relieved with a left foot kick towards centre half forward. A boomer out in front. And a great mark for West Croyden there. Out position 2 Walkerville players to take a mark at the true centre half forward position, and within distance of easily making another goal to tie the scores up here. The scoreboard is a bit wrong at present, I feel.
Poor Jerry Quinn, that was Jerry's man again. Well, Jerry was waiting for the ball to drop into his arms, and number 2 for West Croyden just cut him in front of him at the last minute, took that mark, and it's a goal. A very costly mistake there from Walkerville.
Well, it's back at the centre, and the scores are all tied up here, 8 goals, 3 apiece, and Walkerville are going to have to do something in this time-on period in the last quarter to get back in front. The incentives that they have, but there's a high tackle adjudged there by the umpire, and West Croyden will take the free kick inside the centre square.
They really can't do anything wrong at the moment, West Croyden. They've really got to run on, similar to Walkerville's in the first quarter. Another long kick. Players everywhere, and the ball goes over the head of the pack and marked by a West Croyden player kneeling on the ground. I think too easy, Pat.
Yes, but I think the umpire there, where the snake was in front and the West Croyden player come from behind too early and forced him out of the way, and it went over the back of the pack, and the West Croyden player marked the ball. But I feel that the snake should have been awarded the free kick there. But it was a point off the boot from West Croyden, which is some consolation to the Walkervilles.
Right, the kick in from Alan Ellis, going out wide, over to Simo. Can't pick the ball up, he's on the bottom of the pack. The umpire comes in, he's going to bounce the ball.
Well, there's the bounce down on the half-forward flank for West Croyden into attack, and a good run on this tap over to Murray Lakes, and the handball off to Harpo Hawley on the wing, but there's not too much up forward for him to kick to, and he's kicked the ball looking for John Swan. He's marked a tremendous mark there between half-forward and centre wing on the outer side. Now all we need is some running players up front there for Walkerville. John Swan kicks the ball into the centre half-forward area. What's the Penguin doing up there in the forward lines? I don't know what the coach has done here, but
he's earned a free kick for his
whatever
troubles.
he's done doing up there, but I don't know if we can pick up the positional change, but Murray Legsons looks like he's gone to centre half back, and the Penguins at centre half forward or somewhere, but the ball in front, Lindsay Miller over the top, the swayer bursts through the pack. Can he pick the ball up? He's looking for support. He bashed through a tackle onto the boot. It looks good, but just offline, and a point to Walkerville.
West Croyden to bring the ball back into play. Goes towards the outer side of the ground. West Croyden player gets dumped as he kicks the ball. Alan Ellis in it once again, cleverly traps the ball, forces onto the left foot, and it's over to Bob Simmons again. Now Bob's going to go back and steady for this shot. Snake's screaming at the players to make some room up in the forward lines. They're terribly crowded at the moment. Dave Kelly there, nearly mark. Alan Sim tackled, gets the ball out. Terry Fry, not having one of his best games, gets tackled. West Croyden bring it away. John Morrison takes a good falling mark.
That was a fine mark, just above the grass line, and John Morrison, coming back from his half-back flank, has taken the ball on the centre wing, grandstand side. Johnny Morrison looking for a big kick in towards the centre half forward position. Dave Kelly trying to get position. Outnumbered there. Terry Fry, a quick kick onto the boot, looking for Ozzie Leichner. Ozzie punches the ball where he should have marked it. It's pushed over the back to Lindsay Miller to Kelly. And they've paid a free kick holding the ball, but I don't think that was really on, because Kelly had no control over that ball. It was just at his feet. And the umpire's called play on, and Ozzie Leichner straight under it is found it, but the kick off the side of the boot, he's found his little rover. Terry Fry is free kick after disposal there, and a free kick upfield will be taken by West Croyden's captain Coach on the centre wing. And he runs around, and he's play on. He's runs around looking for the centre, for the big fella at centre. Alan Ellis over the back with a good punch, but he's paid in the back. Arms on the ball, but he's paid the leg in the back, which is very technical here, I think, today. Anyway, West Croyden in the centre of the ground, kicking onto the outer flank. Errol Smith backs up well, the handball across to Murray Lakes, and Murray Lakes must have got a knock or something to be back there. Looked for Bobby Morecambe, couldn't find it. Alan Ellis picks it up well, he's going to be run down, but he half gets a kick to the ball, and he pushing the ball out. The umpire says, I'll have it, and it's a bandstand inside the centre square. West Croyden's attack of the... We've been off, haven't we? All right. Anyway, it's a bandstand inside the square. West Croyden's attack side of centre.
Must be getting very close to half-time now.
The bounce up.
Scores locked away.
Scoobers down, couldn't get it. Bob Morecambe tried to get the ball. Murray Lakes falls over the ball, trying to get the ball out. West Croyden, a left footer, in towards the... there's over the back of the snake, and the West Croyden player has picked the ball up. and he's kicked it out of bounds on the full, and it'll be a free kick into West Croyden. It's play on. Errol Smith looking for John Morrison. John Morrison should... Oh, it's bad error there. But anyway, the ball's on the ground and the umpire says, I'll have it on the half-back line for Walkerville. Like you said, Andy, not too much time left in this quarter, but Walkerville would want to go in that change room at half-time in front. It's been a very even game. Both sides scoring well with the breeze. Scuba Elliott goes in and receives a free kick in the ruck. Can't really pick it up what it was, but he's got the free kick and he's relieving free kick from half-back flank for Walkerville. Waiting for Bob Morecambe to get in position. Dave Kelly has to set himself. Dave Kelly pushes over the back to Frizy. Frizy a handball across to Morkie. Morkie a handball across to Penguin. The Penguin's off, kicks the ball on, looking for Lindsay Miller, and finds Lindsay Miller with a great pass. We're waiting for a few numbers to get up into the forward lines for Walkerville. There's no one up there. Looking for Ozzie Lechner, who's on a lead. He's the only one there. Can he mark the ball? He's had a great attempt at it. The ball has gone out of bounds into the forward pocket for a throw-in.
Ball's back into play. Lindsay Miller to take the knock. Gets the tap. Doesn't really go to anybody. Alan Sim comes down. All players give the...
Mate, the beard.
Right, from the throw-in. Lindsay Miller in ruck. Gets a good tap there. Straight down the throat of Alan Sims, who puts it on his left foot. It's going straight to the goal square. It could bounce. I think it's bounced through for a goal. It's a goal.
Alan Sims there.
And boy, Walkerville will need that one.
Lindsay Miller put it down Alan Sims straight. A 2-foot player is Alan Sims. He was charged as he kicked the ball, and he's got that from an impossible angle. It was well shepherded out in the forward lines by Johnny Swan there, and the ninth goal on the board to Walkerville, one that they needed at the end of this quarter.
Yeah. We're on.
Right, from the bounce down, there's...
As the siren goes, and that was a handy goal in the time on for Walkerville, which puts them into the change rooms. I call it 9 goals for to 8 goals for. The scoreboard reads 9-4 to 7-4, but we'll get a correct score for you during the break. Thank you.
To be, all Walkerville's second quarter seemed to be all West Croyden. I can't understand it. All right, Walkerville's were going against the breeze that time, but they just couldn't set up that loose man and get their running flow-on game going. As the players walk off, Terry Fry up the front, hasn't done a lot up to date. Jerry Quinn made a couple of bad mistakes. Saint, Bob Morecambe, Bob Simmons have all played well in patches. The umpire's done a good job. He's looking a bit the worse for wear at half-time, but he can have a cool drink and a Balfour's pie or pasty, and he'll come out refreshed after half-time. And I hope our players come out the same.
Yes, well, it is a close tussle, and Walkerville didn't play good football there in that quarter. On the occasions they did have the ball into their forward lines, there wasn't enough players up forward. They went on to the defensive, I feel, in that quarter, and we didn't have enough numbers up forward. When the ball hit the ground, West Croyden cleared it away easily, and a couple of times went through from defence into attack and scored goals very easily. But I feel that Walkerville have been in this position before with West Croyden, and they've always come out with flying colours, and we hope that's the same today. Here we are for the start of the second half here at Kilburn, and my guest commentator now for a little while will be North Adelaide footballer Stephen Forth.
Thank you very much, Pat. Here we are, Kilburn Oval. Good kick by Walkerville, bringing up into the forward lines. Oh no, bad decision, I thought. Nice day here today, plenty of action. West Croyden in possession, number 19, don't know who he is. He's got nice tats though. Could be a good tats man. Oh, good pass. Yes. Very slack mocker there. Well, Johnny Morrison's got to pick up a bit. Good to see a few of the boys over from Canberra, Johnny Piper and good old Ego. A few of the lads here today. There's Bison having a beer. Ball goes forward into the goal square. Mocky go. Who was that? Morky. Morky punched the ball. Swayer's in the race for it now. Fails to pick it up. Ball's going close to the boundary line. Here we have a bit of a scramble. Simo's dive. No, that's Maury Lagson. A bit scramble. The umpire's going to bounce. Phil Walkerville will have to get possession and go down the centre here now. There's a short way home. That's right down the centre. Snake Anderson's in the ruck. Swayers hands on hips. Scoobers is there. Taz is there. Maury Lagden. Ball goes up. Swayers. Oh no, Snake trying to pose for another free there. Not good, Snake. Ball goes into the forward lines. Good mark by... Can't pick up that player. Smitty. Good mark Smitty. Now down the centre and he'll be right. Tiggy's on the ground this quarter wearing his nose guard. Up goes Hawley. It's Harpo. Gets a push in the back. Picks the ball up. Should play on from here. Goes straight down the centre. Bad kick. But Aussie Lecter's in front. He's pushed it on.
That was Tony Sperling. Both the reserves are on. And Dave Kelly's picked up the ball here onto his left foot into the forward line. Aussie Lecter trying to make position. It's punched over the back and will go through for a minor score to Walkerville. Walkerville now 9-5, leading 7-4.
Back. Bobby Simonson and where's the other one? I can't pick him up.
Walkerville have made 2 changes here in the second half. Both reserves on. Graham Tickerman wearing the headgear and Tony Sperling who kicked kicked 3 big goals here, Tony Sperling, but the little nuggety player in Alan Simmers got the ball on the half-forward line. He's lining up. He can make the distance, but in my opinion, he's a bit too far out, but he'll put it into the square if he gets onto it without any problems. Take it away, Stevie.
Yes, Pat, I feel he should centre the ball more here. Oh, it's a beautiful screw punt. Magnificent, but I'm afraid it's only registered a minor score. Perhaps he should have been best to kick it towards the square and let players such as Snake Anders, etc., try and take the big mark there. Okay, and the ball's going to be kicked out by West Croyden. He's throwing up now. It's a fair kick. Here we are. It's Taz is in front. Taz has got the ball and it's a good mark to Taz Borski.
That was a great mark to Taz. He yelled 3 players back there when he took that mark, and it was a... This is what we need, Steve. We need some big marks from the big fellas and to get us into the game. As we said, the players off the ground are Bobby Simmons and Terry Fry. Tiggy's gone onto the wing and Tony Sperling has gone to centre half forward.
Yes, we need some big marks around the ground by Taz and Snake, especially Snake. He doesn't seem to be getting his hands to the ball very much. But anyway, Taz is about to kick for goal. Oh, it's a beautiful screw punt, but it's offline, I'm afraid. The ball's in the square. Players go up. Simo's got the ball. He's dodging, weaving. He's going over top of the ball and he gets caught for holding the ball. Pretty fair decision. He had his head over the ball. West Croyden about to clear. No, he's deciding to come down the grandstand side here. Or I should say the commentary side. Snake in front. Snake's missed another one. Walkerville players try to spoil each other. Johnny's... No, who's that?
Harpo Hawley.
Harpo Hall gets it a pass to the Swire. A beautiful pass. Actually, that was a very good pass because that's where it's got to be. Centre the ball.
That's correct, and that was a good pass from Harpo Hawley. And Brenton St. Clair, not a renowned kicker from a set shot, but can get plenty of distance. And we'll see what he's going to do here. He doesn't know himself yet. There could be a check side screw. You never know from the Swire. But he's got onto it, and he's put it right down there, but it's offline for a point.
Right. Okay, West Croyden kick out once again. Centres the ball. Anderson's there. No, good mark to West Croyden. He handballs on to number 18. He in turn brings it back towards the centre. Up they fly, and number 15's taking another mark who kicks it on quickly. They're looking good at this stage, West Croyden. Walkerville about to gain possession through Johnny Morrison. He does well and gets the ball back through the centre. Here we have Snake going for the ball. No, he's held back. West Croyden gained possession again. Not very much dedication by the Walkerville boys then. They didn't seem to want to get the ball. Here it is, a bit scrambly. Bobby Moore comes over the ball and gets a free for in the back. Pretty fair decision, played for it and got the free well. Now he should centre the ball now and get it into the square. There's not much down there for Walkerville, so want to take his time a bit.
Swanee's doubling back now. Swanee can take a good mark in the pocket there, but Malky's got under a enormous kick, and it is sailed across the top. What an enormous goal from Bobby Morecambe. Shades of Bobby... who's that guy that played for Bobby
Shearman?
Bobby Shearman. He's done a few of them in his time.
Extremely good screw punt. Typical of the Bobby Morecambe's game as a captain. They are the goals they need at this stage, and with this win, which in the first quarter was probably 5 goals, they need to kick a few more of them, be more direct towards goal. No, it was actually a beautiful kick, Pat.
It was a great kick, and that's 2 terrific goals from the captain today, and actually 9 out of the 10 goals that Walkerville have kicked today have been grand final goals. They've been terrific goals, and we hope we can see a few more this quarter.
Pat, I feel that Walkerville should go man-to-man in this centre bounce, so don't seem to be getting it out too easily. But here we have a free to Snake Anderson at the present stage. He'll probably handball as usual. No, he's going to kick. Very unusual event for Snake, and it's a reasonably good pass. Who's he look for? Hawley.
He's looking for Dave Kelly then,
Dave
but
Kelly,
it wasn't a good directed kick. Taz Borski here should try and spoil, but he's been caught holding captain coach of West Croyden, who picks the ball up, plays on with a handball, coming down the wing side, but he's kicked the ball under pressure. Morecambe plays on. Bobby Morecambe looking for the Swayer, and the Swayer should mark this on his chest, and it's a great pass from Bobby Morecambe coming into the game, which we hope he does, and the Swayer, who's been one of our best players today, Forthy, and he's playing well. There's a short pass on here, and he's looking for Dave Kelly.
Yes,
but he's let it go for Dave Kelly on that left foot, and he shouldn't miss this one. And there's that lethal left foot of his, Stevie, and you like to have him up north, mate.
Actually, Dave Kelly reminds me a lot of Roger Whitcock when he kicks for goals. He bounces, just takes that one step and bounces onto that left foot, and he's kicked some beautiful goals today. Now that was well played by Swayer. In my opinion, he's the best for Walkerville at this stage. He centred the ball correctly to Aussie Lecter. He failed to pick up, but Dave Kelly, being a true opportunist from the half forward, kicked a beautiful goal. Here we are back at the centre bounce. All yours, Pat.
The scores are Walkerville 11-7 leading West Croyden 7-4. I've just had a word from the Bison, who played an enormous game in the B grade grand final win, and if he wants to say a few words, he can come up here a bit later and we'll see how he goes. But anyway, there's Graham Tigman trying to get the ball out of the pack, but now Bobby Morecambe shows everyone the ball, kicks the ball across looking for Murray Lagsons. Murray marks the ball pretty well, plays on straight down the ground, and there was a good shepherd by Mark Hawley in front, and a great mark to Aussie Lechner, one of the few he's taken, and when he gets in front he can take a good mark, and he's got a 15-yarder because the guy got tangled up on his foot, and
I tell you what, Patrick, that's a bloody 30-yarder.
Well, it's a 30-yarder. He would have got it from where he was anyway, I reckon, but it wasn't a deliberate legging, I don't think, there, but still the umpire right on the ball, and away we go, and Aussie looks like putting his third goal on the board here. And he has a short little kick over the top, and a great goal once again to Walkerville. Walkerville breaking away now, 12-7 to 7-4.
Centre, I said before, they weren't getting it out too easily. They tend to be getting the ball out with a bit more system now.
Yeah. Well, Stevie, the Snake, you know him. You've played football with him for a fair while, and he's a good mate of yours. But he said to us, he said, you watch me show him in the grand final. He did it last year against Albert Druids, and he saves his best games for the finals.
Yes, I'll agree with that. He was best player for Walkers last year, the grand final. And if ever they need anyone to lift their game right now, it's Snake Anderson, especially to control that centre bounce. The ball goes up, Snake's there, beautiful palm down to the ball, goes to West Croyden. They usually clear the ball with a hand pass. Their captain coach gains possession. He's offloaded. Snake tackles. Oh, scrambly play at the moment. No one's got a clear kick or anything. Umpire's picked out a free. No, umpire's to bounce.
Well, that was desperation there by the Walkerville players. The three West Croyden players have the ball. None of them could buff it their way through to the fence, and it's bounced down at the centre. And the Snake, the tap across looking for Mark Hawley, and he breaks through a tackle very well. Kicks the ball, wobbly one up towards centre half forward. Aussie Lecter from behind, two hands on the ball, but he couldn't hold it in. Dave Kelly swings, handball across to the Saint. The Saint swoops on it, picks it up. There's a handball off to Swanee. Swanee looking back for Swayer. The Swayer picks it up under the left foot, puts it in towards the goals, but he kicks them from enormous angles, but typical Brenton there, and the left foot, he's had more left foot kicks today than right foot, and he's put it through for behind.
West Croyden kick out. Snakes came out with the ball. Alan Sims in front. Gutsy effort by Alan Sims. Tiggy's gained the ball. He's kicked towards goal. I think he's missed his offline here. Another point to Walkerville. They move along now to 12 goals 9 to West Croyden 7 goals 4.
Yes.
West Croyden kick out again, and Scuba's at the back. There's been an infringement on the West Croyden, push in the back. West Croyden player takes the ball, looks upfield for a pass. Morkey's in possession. Morkey's there. Should have punched Morkey.
Tried to punch. He's a bit late on the scene. A handball from that player. The Rover hands it across to Crazy. Crazy throws the ball away. He throws the ball away. Simo backs back. Handball, a great handball across the top of the head to Murray Lagston, and he's the centre player that kicks down the ground. And Johnny Swan in front over his head. It's pushed on by Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly trying the handball, but Dave Kelly's been caught holding the ball for about the third or fourth occasion, but Kells usually gets away from them, Stevie, but he's been pinged today, mate. They're hot on him.
You just look at his number, Pat. He's wearing number 44. Whatever you thought he gave away 44 holding the balls. Anyway, West Croyden gained possession. They're kicking up the ground. Snake Anderson's in front. Should mark this. No, he's let it go. Bobby Morecambe in the chase for the ball. Be a clash of bodies with Crazy. You can see why they call him crazy. Jesus, is he nuts. Here he goes. He's showing the boys his tats at the moment. Nice boy, that Crazy. Scoobers has got the ball. He'll show him what it's like. Over to you, Patrick, for the bounce.
Yeah, well, there's a bounce down here on the centre wing side of the commentary position here. Walkerville in attack. The Snake gets one over the back. And that was a very good tackle by Johnny Swan. And then the ball's on the ground, and it'll be a bounce up again for sure here for Walkerville, gaining about 10 metres in that scrimmage.
It's West Croydon at this stage. They tend to be holding the game up and trying to keep possession of the ball, stop Walkerville having these clear shots for goals. It's hope Walkerville can break away from these tactics. Snake's got the ball. It's a good hand pass out. He's put Mulkey under pressure though. Mulkey's down. West Croydon game position. They're going in 3s and 4s at the moment, West Croydon, which seems to be winning them the ball. Swayer's game possession. He's right on the boundary and it's out of bounds.
Right, from the throw-in. Snake Anderson in ruck. Lindsay Miller from behind. Snake palms it away. Morkey on the bottom of the pack with a West Croydon player there. Oh, he was red hot on that one. He's given it holding the ball. My word, I didn't see it. I've got that hunkin' great pole in the way, but anyway, the free kick's there.
Actually, I saw it, AJ. It was on. It's a bit dirty on the West Croydon tactics, but Bobby Morgan's got the ball, and from that previous kick for goal, should kick this. He's lining up at the moment. If he runs straight, he'll put this right through the centre. This is a desperate goal for Walkerville at this stage. They need another goal to have a nice 5-goal advantage. He lines up. It's a beautiful kick for goal. I think it's just about split the centre. Yes, it's split the centre. Great goal. As you can hear by the crowd, that's another captain's goal by Bobby Morgan. Here we are. It's 13 goals 9 to Walkerville, to West Croydon 7 goals 4 as they bounce the ball. Sway gets possession. A good hand pass out of Murray Langdon, who in turn kicks the ball long. And Alan Sims in front, just fails to take a good mark. West Croydon gather in, kick back up the field. Murray Langdon's again. Oh, well played, Murray. Great mark. There's a lot of experience. Number 3 trying to throw the fist there and just wasn't on. Murray Langdon showing true experience, kicks and does it well. Well played, Murray. Here we move down the Walkerville half-forward line, have possession. And Hawley's in possession, handballs to Simo, who turns kicks. Snake Anderson's in front. Uses his body well, but the ball goes out of bounds again in the Walkerville forward pocket.
I'll take it from throwing. Right, from the throw-in. Snake Anderson in ruck. Nobody gets the tap. Scoobers gets the crumbs, kicks it towards the full forward area. West Croydon desperate in defence. Tony Sperling after the ball there. Overruns it. Oh, there's been a free picked up somewhere. Another free to Walkerville. Looks like there was an infringement against Aussie.
That was a bit of a backhander thrown out by the bloke with the bandage on his arm from West Croydon. It was a silly thing. I think West Croydon lining up for his 4th goal is Andrew Aussie Lechner. He's a beautiful kick for goal. Should be playing for West Adelaide, that lad. It split the centre. Umpire didn't even hesitate. Beautiful goal by Aussie Lechner. Silly free given away by West Croydon, as you can hear by the crowd. It shouldn't have been given, that one. Over to you, AJ.
Yes, if we can keep the camera running and just follow the ball back to centre there a minute, and we'll welcome Nigger Shepperson to the commentary. He's got a beer in one hand, a cigarette in the other hand, so I'm not quite sure how he's going to hold the microphone. Oh, is that what you're going to use, Nigger? All right, wrap it around there, mate, and have a few words.
Well, it's lovely to be here in this beautiful day, and the Walkies have kicked away now. It's 14-9 to 7-4. Halfway through the quarter, there's a bounce. Up goes Lindsay Miller, gets a tap away. And there's a free there to West Croydon. Too high.
Don't know if it was staged so much. It was a fairly good hand of pass by Scoobers there. Blake didn't even notice it. West Croydon fumbled in the centre of the ground. They're messing around it. They give this to captain coach. He gets everything from the umpire. Finally gained possession off the half-back flank. It's a shocking kick. Will probably go out of bounds at this stage. Yes, goes out of bounds. Right in front of the commentary box. Here we have the score, 49 to 7-4. Walkerville's way. The ball goes up. Taz gets a knock, West Croydon gain possession. Yes, this captain coach gets another kick. He must have had 40 kicks. Murray Langdon's in front. Great mark. Absolute guts. Played the C-grade grand final last year. Man of about 32 years of age and statue of very good build. Here he is. He gets another kick. He's played very well. Ball goes down to the wing position. Walkerville in. No, the ball goes. Walkerville's in possession. No, free's been given. No, we're having a ball up. And over to you, Nigger.
Okay. Ball on the half-forward flank of Walkerville. Front of the grandstand here. Walker's slowly taking control of this game. There's the bounce. Goes Miller still in ruck. A beautiful tap out to Alan Sim, who flashes out to Johnny Swan. A poor kick there, but to Dave Kelly, who will get the free for hanging on. And Dave Kelly will take the free kick about 45 yards out, the centre half forward position. With the wind behind him, he's on his natural foot. There he runs in, and there it goes. It's offline, and the result is 1 point. Which
here we have the kick out. West Croydon kick out once again to the far side of the ground. Tiggerman's there. Fails to get the ball. West Croydon has Crazy's in possession. Dodges around well, using his tattoos. Here we have West Croydon into good one, Mocko. Stopped him well. Gave him a nice stiff arm to the stomach. Walkerville now in possession. Handball to the centre to Alan Sims. He in turn kicks the ball long. It's a high ball. Snake Anderson's under the ball. He's up and it's a great mark!
Great mark, Snake. And that bloke, West Croydon, in the centre of the ground, is not too pleased at all. He's feeling very crook.
Snake Anderson was truly a great mark. He had the ride, but he showed his true form and got that big frame of his up there. My regards, Snake. He lines up for goal. It's a good kick for goal, and he's kicked it through the centre. There's another goal to Walkerville, which takes them on to 14-10 to West Croydon 7-4.
Up goes the boys, taken away by West Croydon. A hurried left foot kick will be marked by Alan Ellis in centre half back position.
Down the ground. Come on, give it a
Use this when he kicks. Oh, it's not a very good kick from Alan Ellis there. However, up goes Dave Kelly, taken by the good Alan Sim, who's riding very well today. He's onto his left foot and Snake's under the ball. It can't get down. It's marked by number 4 in the back pocket position.
West Croydon take advantage again. They kick out in that far side with a beautiful screw punt. Bob Morgan's behind the pack. He's up. He's punched the ball down. Philly should have marked that one. West Croydon gain possession, kick towards the centre. Walkerville in front, and that's a good mark to Lindsay. He should go down the centre now. Look for Snake Anderson. It's a fairly good kick. Snake's under the ball again. It's up, and he's taken another one. Great mark. Here we have goal kickers so far. We have Ozzy Lechner on 4. Snake's kicked for himself. We have Simo on 2, Kelly on 2, and the other one here is... Who's this one here, Pat? Morks 3. So here we are, scores 15-10 to 7-4. This should be another goal. Don't be silly. Snake lines up for his 5th goal here. It should be straight through the centre again. Yes, and he's split the centre once again. And the crowd are going berserk here. I think...
The scores here, halfway through the third quarter, Walkerville 16-10, West Croydon 7-4, and Walkerville slowly taking this game away from West Croydon, but they're kicking with a wind. Still in the centre square there, West Croydon will take it away. And it kicks to the half-forward flank area where Scurbers punches away towards the boundary. Good defensive work there by Mad Dog, and the ball goes out of bounds on the half-forward flank for West Croydon.
Walkerville in for the throw-in now. No, there's been an infringement here, and the umpire's indicated it's a free to West Croydon. It's free to their ruckman. No, so it's number 2. He didn't want the ball. Walkerville this quarter have kicked 7 goals to what has West Croydon kicked? Nothing. So it's an indication of this. It's a fairly strong win, but they've used the ball well this quarter, Walkerville. Let's hope they can kick it up and kick another 3. If West Croydon go into the forward line, it's a funny looking kick, but he's marked. That man from West Croydon again, number 9, has marked the ball. There's no attempt at punch by the Walkerville players. It's bad lapse in concentration. Perhaps I think they're a bit on top at the moment, but they should have punched that ball away. Hope West Croydon don't score here. They haven't scored this quarter. It'd be a bloody pity if they did. These idiots, these yellows down in front of us from West Croydon will go berserk. I'm afraid they're going to go berserk. Go home, you mate. Go home, yellow.
For the 9-goal advantage, getting near the end of the third quarter now, West Croydon win the bounce and take it out of the centre where it's marked by Lagston's. Again by Lagston's, a good strong kick down at a half forward where Dave Kelly contests. The umpires paid a free for pushing the back to the West Croydon bloke. And number 14 will steady for West Croydon and try and get him out of the fence.
Nigga, Bo Lagston's played a great game on that half-back line. He's really kept Walkerville in the game this quarter. And
great game by
Martin. No, good decision by the umpire. It was a good decision. They both had their hands on it. He's about to bounce the ball now. We have, who we got there? We got Scoobers there, Swayers there, Johnny Swan. The ball goes up and Lindsay's under the ball. He's tapped the ball onto Swanee. He's keeping the ball in front of him. He's playing the ball well. He throws the ball away. Swayers in possession. My word, Very cool customer, this lad. He's been collected by 3 West Croydon players and the ball goes on. Skipper's tried to take that bloke's head out of the game. Didn't quite work. Swayer's in position to go. And how does he get this ball, this lad? Spins around onto his right boot. Swanee's under the ball and should take an easy mark. Does it? Yes, and a 15-yarder has been given here. The West Croydon captain coach hit Swanee about the head. You can hear by the crowd. All Walkerville now, the pro Walkerville. And another 15-yarder. This captain coach doesn't know what he's up to.
I think he's a little bit rattled here. He can see the game slipping away. However, they will kick with a win the last quarter. They're still in with a chance, West Croydon, I feel.
Is that something? Hey, what's the score, pal?
Swanee kicks from half forward. Oh, it's a shocking kick from Swanee. But it's marked by Alan Sim in the forward pocket. I think he should centre the ball here because he's on a very bad angle. However, the wind's blowing into the goals. Maybe if he pops it up, he might be able to get it through. Very difficult angle as Alan Sim lines it up very carefully. Moves in now. There goes the kick. It looks a good-looking kick. It could be the Ken Max goal of the day. That's a great goal from Alan Sim. Nearly as good as his left footer here in the second quarter. Tuck it away, Paddy.
Actually, Stiggs, she was the third quarter, and Simo's kicked some enormous goals. That's his third. And there's been some grand final goals here today, and the scoreboard reads now Walkerville 17-10, leading West Croydon 8-4.
JP nearly gets the kick. Goal!
Yes, he's out of bounds on the forward pocket line here. Grandstand side for Walkerville in attack and leading quite comfortably 17-10 to 8-4. We've had some enormous play this quarter and some tremendous goals all through the day here, and thanks for that expert commentary from Nigger Shepardson, who in my opinion was the best player in the B-grade grand final. Anyway, the bounce, the throw-in was there, and here comes the Saint to take one on his chest. Morky let him go. He caught him out, and this way looking to shape on that left foot there, but I'd say he'd want to go back and have a shot with his right footer here, and the Swayer, he's the uncanny player. He used to play half-back flank, and he's Bob Morecambe has put his fourth through, and it's a great play there from Walkerville, and Swayer's handballed across to Morky, and Morky puts through his fourth goal, and Walkerville going away to the lead by 10 goals, 11 goals, and it's a great effort. But as we recall last time we played West Croydon, we were 11 goals up in the last quarter, but they fought back, and we know they can do it. They did it last week against Atherton, and the crowd's going berserk here. I don't think we can get any commentary through here, but the Walkerville boys are really sticking it up them here, and well, they should. But the bounce down, and Lindsay Miller killing him in the ruck. Couldn't get his hands to the ball then, and the ball's on the ground. Bobby Morecambe playing a tremendous third quarter, picks the ball up out of the pack, looking for Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly, should get a free kick here, Dave Kelly, because he was pushed in the back when going for that ball, and Dave Kelly, leading goal kicker for Walkerville, has taken a free kick half forward line. Take it away, Stevie. Come on, mate. Kate, how are you? Someone down there's got one. Dave Kelly's put one onto the left foot, and it's a screw punt straight through the centre for Dave Kelly's third goal. Hey, wrong song. We're on. You got the camera on? Yes, you've run out of tape, but great thing here at Walkerville today, with Walkerville running out comfortable winners here against West Croyden to make it a double here, and that's 3 premises we know, and we just hope that the Seagrey can get up. Jubilation as the players come off the ground, a great effort. They've won by at least 12 goals, and it's been a great day. And as we roll the tape out, we can see that champagne's flowing already, and it's coming out of the club rooms, and it's been a great effort here by Walkerville to win quite easily. It's by far their best win over West Croyden this year, and it had to happen in the grand final, and they really rubbed it in. But all played well, a great day. We hope we've got the fill on tape for you, but I think we ran out of tape. We wanted to fill everything for you. We don't know if we've got the lot, but it was a real great game, and the boys are very happy, and we'll see what happens from here. And thanks to my guest commentators Stephen Forth, Nigger Shepardson, and Andrew Dickens, who is now in the club rooms trying to get some comments from the players. Thanks very much, and well done to Dickie here on the camera. All over from Walkerville for a double premiership here at Kilburn, and we hope to see you all again next year when we can do. Oh, great handball! Oh, tremendous play! That was tremendous play. That would have been a 40-yard hand pass by the Swayer. Yeah, the free kicks come out of that. Wearing number 1, and the Taz has got a free kick. He's, I think, out of his... Don't have a shot at it. Anything's on today. Snake in front. I was going to pay the free kick, and then you saw it. You know, the Emmys were on last night, but Snake's got one for that one. You know, on his natural left foot. Where's those bees? Let's drink. Allowing Snake Anderson to take this kick could be a very important kick. He jogs in, slams it through for...
It's good.
20th goal, 6. That's Snake Anderson's 6th personal goal, and the score is now 20 goals 11 to 8 goals 4 at 3/4 time. Take it away, Andy.
And what a great quarter of football that was for Walkerville. Reminiscent of the first quarter, they really got their game flowing. They absolutely crushed West Croyden in that quarter, and I'm no doubt they kicked 11 goals, I've just been told, and no doubt West Croyden in their own hearts will feel like not coming out to play this final quarter. They should catch up a couple, I reckon, but I hope to see Walkerville go on and really crush this team into the turf and really put their stamp on this grand final, not by winning by 10 goals, but by winning by 20 goals. Comment from Nigger Shepardson.
Yeah, so well, having played in the first game, it's only about a four goal breeze, and I don't think that West Croyden can peg them back. The goal scorers at this stage, Ozalekna's got 4, but the Snake leads with 6 goals. Morky's got 4 also. Alan Sims got 3 gems, and Dave Kelly's got 3 also. Okay, scores here at start of the last quarter of the 1979 grand final. Walkerville 2011 lead West Croyden 8-4. West Croyden going to attack with this. Alan Ellis has played a magnificent game on half back flank, kicks it up to centre half forward. There's a bit of a scrimmage here. Dave Kelly knocks it out intelligently and gets the run of the ball. Still can't get control of it. Oh, and he might get a free. No, the umpire says no. Alan Sim hand passes over to Lindsay Miller, taps it down, and the ball goes towards the boundary line and will be forced out of play.
Here we are, thrown in Walkerville's forward pocket. Lindsay is up. Croyden goes over the back. Croyden game of position. The handball on. Here we have Bob Morecambe. He's just about to tap the ball with their captain coach. West Croydon is still in possession. They're fiddling around with the ball. He's got caught. Punch on by Bobby Morgan. Croydon, he handballs off, and they come out of defence well. But it's kicked out of bounds on the full by West Croydon, which is probably typical of the way they're playing at this stage. There you go.
Morrison's taken the free for out of bounds in the full, but the umpire rules it has to go back again.
Oh, great gridiron throw. What a gridiron throw by Swire. What's this umpire doing? He's really pissing this
twice
game.
Johnny Morrison's had a kick there, and twice the umpire's penalised the
Can we
side.
back on this program?
Probably. Anyway, Morrison clears it out of defence for Walkerville, and it's on the half-forward flank here, right in front of the commentary position. Shotgun's in there, battling. The umpire...
Where did you get this name Shotgun, nigger? Where did Swire get this name Shotgun?
Well, it's because he tends to spray... blast through the packs and tends to spray his kicks.
A man that was in the B grade grand final, Kim Penny. What about a word from you, Kim? No, he's got a sore throat at this stage. He's probably through alcohol. Another comment, nigger.
It's a free here to Walkerville. We've played 2 minutes into the final quarter, and Morecambe will take the kick on the wing position. Grandstand side, runs in, puts a kick up looking for John Swan, who takes a good mark on half-forward flank. The umpire won't let him play on.
Did you see that by Hawley then? It wasn't Hawley, no. Who's 44?
44.
Anyway, the ball's in
Dave
the Walkerville half. No, it's in the box, in the full. How am I going? It's in the pocket. Dave Kelly. Ball gets thrown in. Rucks go up. Lindsay's in front. Taps the ball on. No, it's gone out of bounds again.
No, it didn't.
It's a nice elbow earlier on by Dave Kelly. There's the crowd, part of the crowd. Ball goes in. West Croydon gain possession. Handball on. Swanee's there. The great tap.
Great stuff by John Swan.
Good punch. The ball's going for another throw in. Ball gets thrown in. Lindsay's there again. He's rucked very well. It's called Jerry Quinn over the back. He's got the tap down. Tiggy's missed it. Tiggy's in possession. West Croydon. Scramble play. And the umpire goes to ball up again. Here we have the scores of 20.
Scores 20-11 to West Croydon 8-4. 4 minutes into the final quarter on half-forward flank for Walkerville. And the umpire will pay a free to West Croydon for legging. To number 1, the captain coach has played a fine game for West Croydon. The left footer. He goes across to the centre of the ground. The drop kick, he favours the drop kick.
Mocker up. Snake goes down, handballs on. And here he comes to, who's this player, nigga?
Tony Sperling.
Tony Sperling, who kicks on. Aussie Lecter's in the lead for the ball, gets the ball, gathers in, eludes 4 players. Brilliant play, Aussie Lecter. Hand was out to Murray Langdon, a great last quarter. He kicks long, goes into Lindsay. Lindsay's, no, it's gone out of bounds again in the Walkerville forward pocket.
Walkerville have the opportunity to score here in the 5 minutes into the final quarter. Lindsay gets a tap away, but the umpire rules a free to the opposition. Number 6 for West Croydon.
What was that free for, nigga?
Oh, I couldn't see it there, Steve. Trivial. Anyway, he passes out to the half-back, who gets it across. 2 quick handballs. They drive down the far side of the ground.
Scuba's in front. Scuba's in front, he keeps the ball playing. Snakes miss the ball. West Croydon take possession. They've kicked it out towards Alan Ellis and his opponent, Crazy. Crazy didn't like those close tackles. He's not happy. Tries to shrug off Alan Ellis, but he's going to go back to have a long kick. Here we have the scores of 20 goals 11 to the visitors, 8 goal forward to West Croydon. It's a funny looking scoop on into the square. Taz has tried to punch, but it's gone through for a solitary point.
Errol kicks it out to the grandstand side where he finds Bob Morecambe. He's played a fine game, captain coach, and he'll settle the side down. He does a short pass to Taz Borski, who plays on. Oh, a wobbly old kick to the centre of the ground where it's all West Croydon. Oh, he drops an easy mark. He doesn't know what to do really. Kicks another equally wobbly kick up to the forward lines where it's contested by 2 Walkerville players. Oh, and a funny decision by the umpire there. He's played holding the ball against the Walkerville.
Geez, that was a bloody rough decision actually, because Scoobers, I thought had marked that ball. Oh, I'll take over here again. You go on Nikes.
We on? Hans Fisher, I think it is. He's drilled it, I feel. No, he's offline. That takes West Croyden to 8 goals 6, trailing Walkerville 20 goals 11.
And there's Errol Smith to kick out. He's been playing very well at full-back, and he kicks the ball out to the half-back flank. In front, 2 big Walkerville players, but it was pushed out of the side by Wilcox. Wilcox for West Croyden plays on, kicks the ball in, and it goes out of bounds over the line, and it will be a throw-in deep in the forward pocket.
The ball gets thrown in West Croyden's forward pocket. Snake Anderson goes up. He's in. No, he's lost the ball, and West Croyden have a snap. I think it's another point, or it could be a goal.
It was a very good goal there, Steve. Very good goal for West Croyden there. He picked it out of the pack and snapped it over his shoulder, but it's too late for West Croyden in this game for sure, and Walkerville will have to get back here and show their ascendancy and kick a few more goals.
Here we are, 8 minutes into the last quarter, and Walkerville leading the game at the moment. The ball's bounced in the centre. Lindsay's up again. He's rucked well today. Alan Sims tackles. West Croyden gets the kick away. Bit of jostling for position there. The umpire's picked out a free to West Croyden. I can't see that one, but he's picked out a free. Here we are on the half-forward line of West Croyden. Ball gets delivered back to the player. So captain coach again. No, it's not. He's about to drive the ball deep into the attack. It's a long screw punt. It's into the pocket. Players are up. It's gone out of bounds.
Here's a throw-in in the forward pocket for West Croyden. It's a good throw-in. In there in ruck is Lindsay Miller, who's played a tireless game all day and played really well. He's earned himself a free kick here, and Lindsay's played a gutsy game and a real good ruckman. Errol Smith looking for more stats has got the ball, but Errol says, no, it's my free, I'll have the kick. Morecambe leads. Morky's got the ball on the run here. He turns around, he's tackled, and he handballs the ball, and it's gone out of bounds on the half-forward flank, out of side.
Who would you give as your best players at this stage, Patrick? I think Walkerville, all their players have played well.
Yeah, well, the Big Snakes proved it again that he can play finals football with 6 goals. Here's another player that's played a superb game, Jerry Quinn. Lindsay Miller, tireless in rucks, played well. Alan Ellis on the half-back line.
I thought that man Swayers.
Oh, that man Swayer, yeah, that man Swayer, the rover. And here's an easy goal to West Croyden, sorry, and West Croyden have gone to 10 goals 6, trailing Walkerville 20 goals 11. But I think Walkerville's got to get back and show that they can play on from here, even though they had a 12-goal advantage at one stage, and get up to it. We've got, what, 10 minutes into the last quarter here, and Walkerville commanding lead.
Yeah.
I'll carry on with some best players, Morky and Maury.
No, that's enough. All right. Here we are back at the centre bounce. We have Walkerville up. Lindsay takes another good tap. Simo tries to get the ball on. Walkerville looking a bit slow at this stage. They want to kick up a couple of goals now to get them back in that safe lead. Oh, good. Well played, Maury Langdon. He takes the ball in. Well played, Maury Langdon. Good footballer. He's got the ball again. He tackles. Umpire's picked out a silly free to West Croyden. And here we are on West Croyden's half-forward line, about to drive them into attack. I think at this stage, Walkerville need 2 or 3 goals to seal the game up now. We're about 11 minutes into the final quarter as the ball travels down to the West Croyden half-forward line. Good mark to Jerry Quinn. What do you think about that one, Pat?
Yeah, Jerry, as I said, he took a mark just prior to that, and he's played a superb game there in the back pocket, and it's a real good team effort for Walkerville. They've played all over the ground, and they've won all their positions, I feel, quite handsomely. Anyway, there's John Elliott taking another one of his great in-front marks. Shows the West Croyden player the ball, and he's played a tireless game on the ball as John Elliott.
Scoobers clears it away from the defence there, up to the half-forward position where it's safely marked by West Croyden.